Dolly just walked into the office and was like, can you do something for me? How long have you got to go till you go live? I had 14 seconds, right? And they handed me this bag of live crickets that I had to squeeze because they were like oversized and could no longer be given to the frogs. So I just had to commit mass cricket murder by having all of these crickets in a plastic bag and going. And one of them spiked me through the bag. One of them was a little bit sharp. And I don't know how I feel about it. I honestly don't. Chat! Is this getting quiet today or am I losing my mind? That's because it's at 50. I'm irrationally angry today, and I don't entirely know why. It's been a fairly busy day. I got a lot done at work. But I'm like, you know, just one of those days. I think I peopled too hard. There were numerous occasions where I find I had to speak to people, channel it. Yeah, and this is what I'm sort of building up to, because Seedlit was here in the dark times yesterday. This game got disproportionately difficult yesterday. I was kind of crossing my fingers that I would be able to finish it yesterday evening, and I just hit a wall. I hit a boss which I physically couldn't kill in the time that it allowed, and I was getting stressed by it. I don't think it was my best stream ever, but we'll just roll with it. We're back today. Was it the Spooder? No, the Spooder was fine. There was a tank afterwards that I physically couldn't shoot enough to kill it. Like, I had my best weapon equipped, and I was pointing directly at it, and I physically couldn't get it before it killed me. And I wanted to finish the game last night. I wanted to do that. I wanted to achieve that so we could go back to Bleach, and I couldn't. So today I've done some off-screen grinding, but I've done approximately 1 hour of off-screen grinding, right? And I've unlocked a sniper rifle. This is how little grinding that I'd done, because apparently I went from what was effectively a 1,000 damage sniper rifle to a 16,000 damage sniper rifle in the 1 hour of grinding that I did. I've also unlocked a couple of machine guns and some bazookas, which are just night and day in comparison to what I had before. But here I am. I'm not trying to play this game optimally. I picked it up as a bit of a meme. It was gifted to me by a friend because we were laughing loads at the trailer, and it was like, Richard! So we're back. We're just rolling with it. Brain hurty and I need to focus. Love you. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I am ready. I believe. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, this is Metal Wolf Chaos XD, and we're back. I have no idea if I can manage this evening. I think there's roughly, based off what I've seen online, about 4 bosses left after the tank. It will depend on whether they're in one level or like... What I don't want right now is filler, because I am very much... This is a 7-hour game at the best of times, and I'm on approximately 8 hours, so I'm already spilled over what is the designated amount of time. And we try. It's hard. It actually got hard yesterday. Chat. Ayo. Ooh woo. Nobody clipped that. I'm lagging out because the game just decided it wanted to be in windowed mode for some reason. It's okay. Old games are hard. Do I have any catch-up messages after yesterday's stream? I don't think I do. Like, honestly, all of the locations have sort of blurred into another. We went to Chicago. We went to Miami. We went to New York, and we ended the stream on Liberty Island in New York. We were headed towards the Statue of Liberty, and there was a tank driving towards it, threatening to kill our receptionist who had fled the scene, that was no longer working for our cause, but had been captured by the bad guy and was like perched atop the Statue of Liberty. And then there was a giant tank driving at the Statue of Liberty, and then there were some helicopter friends. It was an entire experience. And where it got disproportionately harder, holy shit, I was in a bad mood because of it. I was ready to absolutely whiz through it. There are so many levels in this where I've just gone bam, done, bam, done, bam, done. It's a meme game at the end of the day. As much as I am like, I want to know what happens to the. What did you say, Seedlit? You want to see how Richard gets like punched and socked into the moon? It's got that sort of vibe. It's gonna end with the guy. It's gonna end with the guy in the enemy mech just sort of like going, until we meet again. and then disappears, and then they never did a sequel. And I'm here for it, but it is a meme game. It's a meme game, and I'm not climbing something, so this is personal growth. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. My community celebrates big or small achievements, and that's with specific relevance to you. Because when I say this, it's about me saying that I'm proud of you. It's not about the thing itself. Because some people could run a marathon, and that's a big deal. Some people get out of bed in the morning, and that's a big deal for them. And I never want there to be a sort of disproportionate focus on whether or not one of those things is a big deal or not. What's important to me is that I tell you how proud I am of you. So if you have done anything cool, super, or otherwise, I would love to tell you that I'm proud of you for it. I am proud of myself. I finished a goddamn book. It's the first one. It's the first one in about several years, right? It's about first one in about several years. The first one in a several years. And I would like to remind you that this is happening.
Wow.
Coming Sunday, the first inaugural meeting of the secret Book Nook Book Club, where we will all gather together at approximately 10 p.m. UTC. That's quite late, but we do have an Australian in the team. We will all be joining on a Discord call, and we will be doing roughly 30-45 minutes of a conversation about the book that we read and whether or not we think it's cool. I've already started putting feelers out for the next book that we're going to read. I'll press it again.
Wow.
If only because I love the idea of the person sniffing in the background. I used to absolutely shovel books into my brain. Constantly just shoveling books into my brain. And then I got to a point where I was no longer... I think I got a girlfriend. All joking aside, if I sort of chart the trajectory of when I used to read a whole bunch, it was probably my first girlfriend. And then I didn't read anymore, and I've always been sad about it. I went on to do a creative writing degree, and I was massively infuriating to my lecturers because they were like, to be a writer, you have to read things. And here I was getting all of my inspiration from video games and music, and there was all of these other people in the class, like reading books hand over fist, and there I was getting the same sort of score as them, and all I was doing was playing video games and listening to music. It's a whole thing. So were you making instead of reading? What? So you were making out instead of reading? Yes. I am a man that kisses people, Joe. I'm proud of you for being able to I'm proud. Like, I'll put it out there. I've kissed my wife. Yeah. Think about that. Ooh, weirdo. I'm going to read through chat real quick before we get too far ahead of ourselves, because I've not done this yet, and I've done everything completely out of order. Sky Alakar, congratulations on the first Juro. Welcome in. Kirst, welcome back. Sky, obviously. Dro, welcome in. Evil Seedlet, you're looking absolutely fabulous today. Juro, thank you very much for the contribution. I would like to remind everybody that the community challenge is currently running. If you go to the channel point redeem button and go into there, and there's a community challenge, all of the points that you enter into that community challenge will be returned to you at the end of a 30-day period. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about learning a life skill. It is all about one person in the community one day being able to redeem 1 million channel points and making me stream every day for 30 goddamn days. That was a hell of... That was so many words. That was so many words in very quick succession. Kara, thank you very much for the contribution and punching me in the face with a snow shovel. Yes, thank you very much for the contribution. Drovana, welcome in, and thank you very much for the contribution. Evil Seed, thank you very much for the contribution. Was that the second time I read your name? You might have got the first and the either way. Good contributions, everybody. Good, excellent. Happily Ever Clara hit me in the face with a bicycle wheel. Andrew's pressing buttons. Good. Dilemma is also here with the contributions. Andrew's also here with the contribution. Thank you very much, everybody. Happily Ever Cara hit me with a yardstick. Ayo. I can breathe. Jura, thank you very much for the hydrate. I do the sippy sip. Dilemma with the 7 stream streak. We've also got clips popping off already. Dude, I caught up on some much badly needed self-care after the big depression, and I am a human being again. I'm very proud of you for doing that, Seedlet. Self-care is important. Self-care is sexy in 2025, everybody. I pressed the book note button several times, at least twice. Great trade-off, making out for reading books. Honestly, considering the person that I was making out with, it was my second girlfriend I was thinking about, because DollyWhiskers was my first girlfriend, and I read books when I was going out with DollyWhiskers the first time. It was my second girlfriend. Yeah, the books would have been better in hindsight. Chim died a little there for a sec. The way we redistribute watch wealth, you probably don't need to worry. Look at that frog. Look at that frog. This frog over here. Can you see him? Very nice frog. Very adorable frog. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. We're all caught up. Okay. Loud noise warning. Shit's about to get real. There's a dog on my head. I'll give you a free hat. A crown. Because I read a book. Yeah, I'll roll with that. I'll even give you a free bow tie as well. Not that red. It doesn't match the red in the crown. The pink one. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, good. Yeah, loud noise warning. Shit's about to go down. Now, you all remember when I played this yesterday and I couldn't kill that bloody tank. Watch me now, chat. Watch me goddamn now.
I'll head to Liberty Island to rescue my men. And the reason is because I'm the president of this great United States of America.
Okay, equipped. I'll talk you through everything that we've got equipped. I have laser miniguns that have a starting capacity of 3,000 and fire so quick, ridiculous. I have multi-fire, rapid shot, double barrel rocket launchers. Right? Get this? And I have a sniper rifle that does 16,000 damage. You compare the damage of these rocket launchers, right? You see the rocket launcher damage, and then you compare the sniper rifle damage. What is that about? What is that? Ignore that. That's nothing. You didn't see that. That's not important.
Mr. President, why did you come
More
to
than
save
one?
us after we betrayed
I don't know.
you?
I've only had to fire it
Jody.
once so far.
I can't turn my back on a friend.
Oh, the rate of fire will
And
be
the
terrible.
reason is I'm the president of the United States.
Mr. President, don't come near. It's a trap.
Jody, no!
Hey there, Michael. Are you still playing the hero?
Richard!
You just don't get it, do you?
Okay, I hope this is as easy as I think it's gonna be.
Is dead. You and your men and this symbol of freedom will all perish. Go ahead and cock your weapons. If I direct these missiles behind me, that goddess of liberty and your cute little secretary will all be blown to smithereens.
It's not doing as much damage as I'd like.
Oh!
Okay, no, there it is. There's the damage. There it is.
He'll be out of moves soon. But kill a cornered enemy with prudence. That's an iron... Nice shooting, Mr. President. But there's many a slip between the cup and...
It's the sniper. Those look like those are rockets. I didn't even use the sniper. Alpha. Okay, so for science, because I skipped that cutscene at the very end because I'm a freaking idiot, we're gonna do that again with the sniper. That was the day I realized that the pen isn't truly mightier than the sword, not if people like me fail to wield it justly. The president's team were back aboard Air Force One and had been cleared of any wrongdoing. Now their sights were once again firmly set on the White House. Their campaign to free America was entering its final phase.
Mr. President,
Jody,
Yes, what is it, Mr. President?
you sure you don't need any more time off?
Oh, yes, Mr. President, I've had enough.
Now time to take back the last piece of ground.
Of course. You know where that is.
The White House!
Okay, let's try that one mission again, and I'll try the sniper rifle this time. It wasn't neat. At least I
head
finished
to Liberty
it.
Island to rescue, and the reason because
That's personal growth. I did it first try with the new weaponry. Okay, how do I... Let me get it into phase 2.
Go ahead and cock your weapons. If I direct these missiles behind me, that goddess of liberty and your cute little secretary will all be blown to smithereens.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, it does nothing. It does nothing to body armor. I'm stuck in a sniper rifle. I'm dead.
Mr. Preston.
The sniper rifle does nothing in that context. At least I have it. Good to know. We did it. Good. Fine. Turns out having a tank driving towards you whilst using a stationary sniper position is not a good idea.
The enemy seems to be concentrating their power around the White House. An overwhelming number of defense forces, unlike any yet seen, are predicted to be on hand. The shape of this underground base is highly complicated. There is a strong possibility that the target area is closely coordinated, skillfully attacked to prevent reinforcements and coordination between target areas. This is the granddaddy battle of them all. Annihilate the target areas and take back your White House, sir.
The granddaddy.
This mission goes by the call name... I'm home. Operation White House. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Godspeed, Jody. Jeepers. Do not enter. Just a bunch of dudes. And a guy having a cigarette. No, is he smoking or did he have binoculars in his
Let's
hand?
party!
Let's party!
It's good to be home.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. The above-ground route has been sealed off. But if you take back the underground base, the enemy will surrender and open the barrier.
Does the White House actually have one of
Now
these?
get out there and rock their world.
I've never been. I wouldn't know. Has anybody ever toured the White House? Can you confirm the accuracy of this? Probably a space airship hangar underground too.
Guns in the underground base has stopped. This target area seems to have powered the energy guns.
Nice, the energy guns are down. Yeah, they have a hypertrain to an Area 51 under there. I've seen the White House from the outside. You've not been in. Can you actually tour the White House? Was that a dumb question? I'm assuming it's like, to a certain degree, it's like a tourist destination, right? You can go there as a tourist. There's definitely some kind of bunker and tunnels and shit under it, though. Isn't that like you can tour parts of it? Where was that treasure in the the Declaration of, what was the film with the Declaration of Independence and Nicolas Cage? Was that under the White House?
Mr. President, all flamethrowers in the underground base have been stopped. This target area seems to have supplied the fuel
That
to
was
the
the Smithsonian?
flamethrowers.
Okay.
3 target areas remain. Which do you want to destroy next?
I've not even got my rocket launchers out yet. No, National Archives, it's in DC too.
Mr. President, you are experiencing radar trouble. You can't move carelessly about until the radar jamming station is destroyed.
Okay, I'm out of the flashy guns. Now it comes the rockets.
Mr. President, the radar is back online. Now the traps are easy to detect.
Where's that noise? Whoa! Flee with extra flee! Oh god, mines! I'm fine. I feel like there could be a better way of shooting these. We flying. We flying. 2 targets in here, made targets on the right-hand side. I think we're probably fine today. I don't think I'm going to have to level anymore with how well this is going. If I have to do more leveling after this, I could probably have slightly more economical guns. National Archives would be cool to visit. People seal it with the button presses.
last target area.
Okay, we're going back to the machine guns. Let's go. Come on. There's nowhere in the UK I'd like to visit, like, you know, you go, I want to go to the Smithsonian, or I want to go to the National Archive, or anything like that. There's nowhere in the UK I would like to visit like that, I don't think. Maybe a long time ago, but I'm less excited now. I've been to the National History Museum. The ones in London, I've been.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%.
Mr. President, you keep getting blown up. Well, we have like 50 times as much space to have things. Very good point. Like, I imagine it's rarer for everybody in the US to have seen everything in the US, is what I'm saying. Oh god, is it a boss?
Gas is being released. Let's destroy the targets releasing the poisonous gas before the density reaches 181 ppm. The poisonous gas has been stopped completely due to the target areas being eliminated.
What have we got now? That was back in the hallway, right?
The enemy surrendered at long last.
Oh yeah, they really look like they've surrendered. They really look like they've surrendered.
The daylights out of you.
They really look like they've surrendered, Judy.
Fuselage damage level is at breaking point, Mr. President. Mr. President, you're so close. Whatever you do, don't lose now.
I've taken too much damage. I have to be careful now. I was just sort of tanking it before. Why was there just one solitary man in here? Weird. Why am I doing this with the shittest possible weapon? Did you like the challenge? Because I've just been holding the fire down. Holding the fire button down this entire time. I'm not touching that mine. Oh my god. Where was the beginning of the level?
Assemble this.
Am I headed in the right direction for the beginning of the level?
Sir.
I've got no ammo. It would help if I actually hit the thing I was aiming at. Thank you. Well, I'm so turned around. That's where we came. That's where we went. Oh, maybe I can pick up some shit that I didn't pick up on the first time round. What's this? Defensive augment. That would be really good if I had any ammo. I've got some health. Oh, I got heavy ammo too. I got rockets, push comes to shove. And 3 bars of health. They found me! If only I remembered where the beginning of the level was. And these little men would stop sneaking up on me with their machine guns. Came through here. Now, I don't mean to be that guy, but there were humans in those boxes. It was an accident! Okay, this is where we finished off the guy before. We fled down there. Anyone else really goddamn confused? I'm trying to look at the mini-map to figure out where I'm going, and I'm just...
Assemble this.
How do I even...
Sequence, sir.
How have I got so turned around? Is this it? That's it! Okay, what can go wrong? Gonna come out here and the president's just gonna be hanging out.
What's this? Were we lured out? Who did that to the White House? They shouldn't call it the White House. They should call it the Fight House.
Don't get distracted, Jody. Time to redecorate. Fast and to the point.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. You've got the keys. Now step on in. A scaredy cat missile is being protected in a sturdy shelter when the... Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Owning your own home isn't what it's all cracked up to be, huh?
High pitch. I'm a bit. It's very loud.
Flap flap. Luxury pigeon just raided with 17 views.
1 second. It says to say you lost the sauce contest. Piss just admitted you were right about no sauce. I knew it all along. I don't know why he was pretending. It was very rude that he was pretending, but still. Hello, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing whatever the shit this is. It's Metal Wolf Chaos XD. It is a game from fromsoftware. Imagine, right? Imagine. fromsoftware in Japan goes, oh, I'm going to make a really cool Armored Core series. It's about mechs. It's about fighting. It's about great. It's about power. Something you devour. That's a rock song. And then Microsoft sees that success and goes, I want you to make us a game. It's called Metal Wolf Chaos. And then fromsoftware makes the most janky American political sort of like just crazy piece of whatever this is. It is certifiably insane. No source stool. Welcome Raiders. I like the Manson beard. Is this a Manson beard? Is that what's classified as a Manson beard? Big tune. It is good. The president on a mecha suit. Basically, I am the president of the United States while states flying in a mecha suit. I have descended into anarchy and have just started making very uncloaked references to Donald Trump in the titles of my streams for this game. It's come full political circle. It's a whole thing. But in the meantime, Raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do so. I'm going to play you a little trailer. If you don't know me, it will introduce you to a bit about me. Otherwise, let me just read through some names because I'm being rude and I've not said your name. Staffenheimer, welcome in. Madge, welcome in. Nice to see you. Colossal Bob Fossil. DollyWhiskers was... Hi, DollyWhiskers. You seem mysterious and attractive. Would you like to be my wife? Rick James Cokenail. Sure? Okay. No beard was ungroomed. No, Manson's beard was ungroomed. Content warning. You'll all be more content after watching this trailer. TLB, thank you for the contribution. Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfuck, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job, may be a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's two of them. Bye. Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath. We are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. That's it. That's literally me. This is like that mask magician video. Mask magician video. I don't know which video you're referring to, but I said none of those things. It was all very careful edits by one of my mods, Durandria. They were like, look at all these clips Chim has. We're going to make him sound as sus as humanly possible. The one where all the questions are asked. Have you ever ridden a bicycle, Pidge? Have you ever walked in a thunderstorm? Have you ever eaten a bread roll whilst on the loo? This and more. I remember it's the one with it's Riker from Star Trek, right? It's Riker from Star Trek who's asking the questions. What's that show? Is that what the masked magician is? Jonathan Frakes? Have you ever seen a ghost on a highway at 2 at night? No, not the X Factor, no. Yeah, it's Riker. It's like, have you ever? Hi, sorry I was here before, but went deep lurk to be in a call. No worries, Curse. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Shout out Durandria. Oh my god, do you want me to shout out Durandria? Shout out Durandria. Oh my god, I've shouted out Durandria. If you would like a skillful edit of a trailer, you should go to Durandria. They are extremely affordable, extremely helpful when it comes to editing videos, and at the same time I promo them as much as humanly possible because they're without internet at the moment. It's a very sad time. Riker should have taken that promotion in season 3 or whatever. Oh, to go and be his own captain. He should have. Spoilers, it would have made more sense. But would he have ever got together with Diana Troy had he taken the promotion? Maybe, maybe not. Let's get back to blowing up the White House. Disclaimer, this is a video game. Nobody record that. That could be taken the wrong way if anybody is monitoring broadcasts. It's called Beyond Belief, or the show with Riker in it, or the episode where Riker gets a promotion. It could be either. Yeah, if anybody's monitoring this, I don't have that power. I don't have a mechanized suit of armor. Gotta think that that's a little bit against terms of service, that thing that I just said. I don't really know where I'm meant to be firing. Yeah, I don't know where I'm meant to be firing. I'm sort of I'm hitting the building and it's not doing anything, and I'm just do I have to do that entire underground base every time I die? That is
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Now get out there and rock their world.
okay, we go fast. Final gun!
President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Mr. President, control of all the energy
Hi,
guns in the
Tempe.
underground base has stopped. This target area
How's
seems
it
to
going?
have powered the energy guns.
Tempe, have you ever ridden a bicycle? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Yes to all. Good to know. Good to know.
Mr. President, all flamethrowers in the underground base have been stopped. This target area seems to have supplied the fuel to the flamethrowers. 3 target areas remain. Which do you want to destroy next?
Retarget. I have danced there, but I don't know where whether or not it was with the devil. It's potential. There's potential.
Mr. President, you are experiencing radar trouble.
Oh
You
my God, the
can't
cat
move
made me jump.
carelessly about until the radar jamming station is destroyed. Mr. President.
Have you ever walked out of a mall into a huge parking area and forgotten where you parked your car? I'll be blow drying beach on, so can't hear. I don't know what that means. Is that a euphemism? Is that a euphemism? Is that some sort of lingo the kids are using these days? I don't know. So, sauce on sandwiches. I still think you're all wrong. I'm sorry. I like a dry sandwich. Sometimes you just want a dry sandwich. And that's okay. That's fine. Thank you very much for the giant George. Bichon is a type of European biscuit, I think. Shorthand for Bichon Freeze the dog. I'm with you, Chim. Good stuff. I wouldn't have it any other way. Stuff, do you want to make me a sandwich? Is that inappropriate to ask another person on the internet? I can't trust Luxury Pigeon with a sandwich. He'll put butter and sauce on it. Hold the flavor. Ugh. If I wanted to eat a sandwich that tasted like tomato, I'd eat a tomato sandwich. Curse, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. If I could stop running out of ammo, that would be swell. Was most because I'm blind and needed to see the big one to make out what George was doing? Big George? Big George. That's what they call him. That's his name. Don't wear it out, see that. He's the largest George I know.
The number of enemies has really decreased. There's one last target area.
I'm just going to end up on that final part of the map again with no health. But we ball, chat. We ball. I can't believe you have to do this fight every single... Your life without George would be possible, but pointless. It'd be sadder. Pointless? I disagree with pointless. I'd be sadder.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%. They're whooping the daylights out of you. Mr. President, the poisonous gas has been
Next wave of ads coming up, chat. We will play through. I'm gonna get up to that next section of the map and I'm not gonna have any help. Plenty of spare iron. It's here and to the left, right? Yeah. Is there any health back here that I just wasn't able to pick up when I was on my original way through? I got 2 hits in me and I'm dead. Where does this way go? We never went down here. I just want a side room with lots of health in it. I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. Yeah, this just goes back into that main room. Okay, next time I'm in that last room with all the gas in, the door on the right goes back to where I need to be. I got lost. Okay, pushing out into the map. We're gonna die again, and I'm gonna have to do the entire level. 3 minutes till an ad, chat. Stuff, thank you for hitting me in the face with an inflatable pool.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Owning your own home isn't what it's all cracked up to be, huh? A scaredy cat missile is being protected in a sturdy shelter. When the shelter opens, that's your chance to attack. This way, Mr. President!
The sniper rifle one-shots the entire building. Either that or I missed. And now we have to do this. This sucks. This is the thing. The fact that I have to do this.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. The above-ground route has been sealed off.
You like FromSoft's devs views on Americans?
Go out there and rock their world.
I'm not sure that's cool. Ads coming up in 1 minute, chat. We will play through. I think it's fine to go this way first. And then work my way back round.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops. Guns in the underground base has stopped. This target area seems to have powered the energy guns. 3 target areas remain. Which do you want to destroy next?
That's a run. And we're doing fine for health this time. We're going to run out of ammo probably in the next room. Which isn't the best.
Base have been stopped. This target area seems to have supplied the fuel to the flamethrowers.
Okay, one left. One left and we're actually on full health. How do I kill the building? How do I kill the building without one-shotting the building is the question.
Mr. President, you are experiencing radar trouble. You can't move carelessly about until the radar jamming station is destroyed. Mr. President, the radar is
Stop
back
hitting me with a
online.
brick.
Now the traps
God.
are easy to detect. The number of enemies has really decreased. There's one last target area.
Turns out that blows up the hostages too. Good to know. I mean, we're doing much better this time because if only purely because of health. Welcome back from the ads, chat. Are you having a bully day? Bully! Sealed it with a score of 10. Okay, if we continue to walk up here. Stuff has hit me with a toilet brush. Filthy bastard. I hope you clean that. I hope you clean that before you hit me with it. That's how you get diseases. Poison damage. Accurate. Take a pause for the cause there. I want to know what I'm shooting on the White House building. Boss. White House. First thing to note in this fight, there are two health bars, White House and White House. What does that mean? Well, under all that armor plating is the White House, and you don't want to blow it up. So this whole battle is about picking off the turrets. If you so much as look at the White House the wrong way, you'll destroy it and fail the mission. This only needs to happen to you once before you realize why I hate this level. This is why high-powered things like SR500 are not advised. Don't use the sniper rifle. Okay, that in mind, how do we destroy the armor plating? By destroying the turrets inside. There are 4 turrets located around the right White House, 2 in the center, 1 on each side. The blast doors will open periodically to reveal the turret. That's your time to unload. The blast doors will close as soon as they detect damage, so you typically only get 1 volley. The hit detection on the turrets is absolutely terrible, so aim carefully. Ultimately, take your time with this fight unless you're here to speed run or unlock a super weapon, in which case I pity you. This will take a while unless you get super lucky in your timing and aim. Do not use the sniper rifle. Do not use the 16k damage sniper rifle. Irritatingly, I don't think I have a good gun for this, and I'm all the way through the entire fucking fight again. Like, realistically, the only weapons I can potentially use against it are my machine guns, and I've got no ammo. Unless I happen to get some ammo from in here. Literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ugh, okay.
Mr. President, peel off that unsightly armored exterior.
How do you
A scaredy-cat missile is being protected in a sturdy shelter. When the shelter opens, that's your chance to attack. Spring cleaning is coming along nicely. You're halfway there.
I can't really get high enough. I've got no ammo. I've got no good ammo for this.
Again. Mr. President, let's finish this.
Did it?
You're home at long last.
And here to stay. I'm back, America.
Okay, well, we killed a building. The White House was back in the hands of the American people. At long last, the United States had won back its freedom. However, the mastermind of its misery remained at large. The stage had been set for a final clash to determine whose version of justice the history books would honor. The dice were about to be rolled one last time for America, and it wasn't clear whose side Lady Luck was on. Ooh! Sorry.
Now you've recaptured all of America.
Yes,
Yes!
but Richard has disappeared.
The Special Intelligence Department is investigating, but
Metal Wolf? The Vice President is in Las Vegas.
Really?
Nobody rivals our intelligence gathering abilities. Head for Las Vegas with me.
Well, not just me.
I'm bringing Jody.
Everyone in the Resistance will be rivaling support around the country.
I know how you feel.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Mr. President, good luck and Godspeed.
Jody, prepare Air Force One for takeoff.
Oh, we've got a plane again.
We're heading to Las Vegas.
yes, Mr. President.
Yes, Mr. President. Anything you say, Mr. President. What is this music? I don't...
The Vice President, Richard Hawk, waits for you in Las Vegas. My only advice to you is this. Beat him to a pulp. This mission goes by the call name... Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Thanks.
We believe in you.
Thanks. Okay, I feel like I should spend some of my ill-gotten gains to get, like, one weapon to add to the end of my slot. I got... Assault rifles seem to be a bit of a waste of time. Machine guns... I could have a second complete set of the energy weapons. That would be... I might straight up do that. Because they come fully loaded with bullets. Oh, hey, Tato, how's you hanging? You okay? You're looking mighty fine this time of year. You're looking mighty fine this time of year. Ah, a Tato, first one of the season. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go to Las Vegas.
Richard, come out!
Oh, Michael, you're so sweet.
Richard!
Oh, Michael, you're so sweet. 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 Oh, Michael, you And for that, I owe you. You canceled all my dreams and plans. So now I've got a nice little present for you. Here.
It's a helicopter. And a tank.
Let me ask you one last thing. What do you want on your tombstone? What do you want it to say, huh, Michael?
Helicopter's down.
You
Tank's
showed
down.
him who's boss, Mr. President.
Bravo, Michael. What lovely footwork.
Richard!
Now try dancing with me. This show's gonna run all night.
Are we going to fight him inside the casino? This isn't even my final form!
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued.
Part of me wants to get... This seems like a very odd-shaped room to be fighting a man in. I bet this isn't going to be quiet.
Sweet.
Got him in
sweet.
one.
Oh, you are so sweet, Michael. Like gulping a cup of condensed milk. Think you can kill me, huh?
I think I can.
He's on the move. Chase after him, Mr. President.
Like, I don't want to be getting ahead of myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I can. One shot his ass. Yeah, but what's he in now? Oh, I didn't one shot him. Look at the health bar. He's not dead. He just fled to another. I must have hit the end of that. It must be happening in phases. Why is this casino full of hostages?
Richard, you can run, but you can't hide. You coward!
Coward? Michael! You gonna complain? He's a coward. I can't win. So shoot me, Michael. Or are you a chicken?
Not
You break it, you bought it, Michael. You'll pay for the damages with your life.
Are you a chicken, Chimken? I am. Don't give it the hydrate. I'm deleting, drinking delicious water. They're right, you are, my bad.
Shall I take you to the next stage?
Oh, are you a chicken? Yes. Sorry, I got what you were talking about that. I was like, what the hell are you? Let's go back to sleep.
He's on the move again. Chase after him, Mr. President.
I'm really bigging it up. If I die now on what? This is the longest fucking fight. Oh, health. I'll take health. Thanks. I like health. Let's get the energy get energy weapons out again. I like health. Give me health, please.
How lovely, eh, Michael? Doesn't knowing that it all ends here kind of get your adrenaline going?
Richard!
Richard!
Michael!
Michael!
We've got the stage all to ourselves. It ends here. Nice one, Michael. Take it and dump it up. Wait, you, Michael. Looks like you were fresh out of justice tonight, eh?
Was that scripted? Or...
Could you look after me from heaven? I love you, honey.
He hit me with his he hit me with his ultimate, like, just close range. He deleted me. Oh, for God's sake, these goddamn fights.
You showed him who's boss, Mr. President.
Bravo.
Okay, let's go straight to the sniper rifle this time. Yeah, don't shoot the people with a sniper rifle. Noted. That's one. Okay, that's done.
Sweet, sweet. Oh, you are so sweet.
He's on the move. Chase after him, Mr. President.
Richard?
Knock that jerk off the roof. Show him who'll have the last laugh.
What do you mean knock him off the roof?
You break it, you bought it, Michael. You'll pay for the damages with your life. Is that all you got to show for your Medal of Honor? Your Medal of Honor would look better on me. Give up! Now, Michael.
He's on the move again. Chase after him, Mr. President.
Level of cheese is off the charts. Are we watching the same game? This is a completely rational game. It's completely regular. There's nothing odd about this game at all.
Nice one, Michael. Take it and die, and take it to your grave. Weak,
That won't affect you, Mr. President. Mr. President, he's done.
It's over, Richard.
Almost the second time. Hi, G-Code. Thank you for the contribution.
like hell it is.
That's the space shuttle. You can't chase after that. Hey, Mr. President. Mr. President? Mr. President!
Ah!
That's pointless, Mr. President.
Nothing is pointless. And the reason is because I'm the president of the great United States of America. Yeah!
Mr. President!
Jody, I'm gonna step out into outer space. See you soon.
Oh, shit. I've given over 10 years of my life to this profession, and no scene has ever engraved itself upon my mind the way this one did. 2 men, 2 ideals, 1 outcome. I cannot imagine where we would all stand now had things gone the other way.
President, are you all right?
Yes, and very pleased about my first flight in space. But I just wish I'd brought my camera.
Mr. President, be sure and come back now. The American people are waiting for you.
I am the President of the United States of America. I'll be back.
Right, Mr. President.
Please continue to update me as the battle goes on.
Sure, leave it to me.
Oh, and contact the Japanese embassy. Tell them we can hold that wildlife protection conference.
Space station. Take down
The
the
Vice President has fortified the U.S.'s state-of-the-art space colony. He has concentrated an army of elite soldiers there with the plan to invade America from space.
Completely rational. They've got a space station full of enemy soldiers. Thank you for hitting me with your flail.
Knowing the Vice President's sinister nature, I predict he has some unexpected trump card up his sleeve. But, Mr. President,
My ribs are killing me.
you must be victorious at all costs. The reason is because you're the president of this great land. This mission goes by the call name.
Fuck it. They Fast and the Furious all over this.
Believe in your own justice. Best of luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Okay. I've got so much money. An assault rifle used by cyborgs. Yes, cyborgs. Starting capacity 2,000. I'm gonna take those in place of those additional energy weapons that I brought, because that's another 2,000 rounds that. No, I'm not. Ignore me. I'm just talking out my ass.
Richard!
Daddy's home.
Chasing 15 million feet after me. Now that's love. Well, I love you too, Michael. I love you so much, I can't stand it. So much, I want to kill you.
Now kiss.
Hold it, Richard!
Mr. President, hurry up now.
Not for long. Take a long last look at the 200 billion stars in the Milky Way. Of all man's achievements in the 21st century, this is the climax.
What am I what are
Mr.
they?
President, where are you heading? Come back.
No, that's leaving.
Mr.
That's where I came from.
Mr. President, the barrier's shut. You won't be able to advance if you don't destroy it.
How do I... Oh, I literally just shoot up. Holy butts! Let's just mute that a sec.
Flap flap. Nat's just raided with 30 viewers.
Raiders, hello. How's it hanging? This game, oh my god, this game. How was your stream, Nats? How was your stream? What were you doing? Was it fun? Nats, welcome in. Spam, welcome in. Lilia Eden, thank you for the first time chat and welcome in. Sanguine, welcome in. All rise for President Chim. All rise for President Chim. What were you playing? First Berserker Kazan. Okay, summarize it for me, but don't spoil it, because I do intend to play that one eventually. How was it? Did you die multiple times? Kind, welcome in. Nice to see you. Always a pleasure. Raiders, I have no sound again. What is wrong with this game. I got a death counter. It was used. This game, this game keeps making me lose sound. Like until it comes back. Did I move my headphone? No? That's YouTubers. I might be screwed. You might have screwed me, Nats. I'm sorry. I'm going to play a trailer and try and fiddle with my audio to see if it fixes itself. 1 second. BRB. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in position. I can hear that. Welcome to the Bop. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulkheads. That's it. That's all I've got. Okay, I got sound back whilst I was in the break. It's very exciting. For some reason, every once in a while, this game really wants to go to window mode and then just block all noise. Completely all noise. GG stuff. I'll pin you. Get pinned. Boom. Okay, let me turn the game audio back on. And then let me go back to the game. Good. Okay, chat. To summarize, right? To summarize. All game, we have been fighting the Vice President of the United States of America. We defeated him and he's fled to space. We are now on a space station where we have tracked him down and we're gonna kill him with a mech. And we're the President of the United States. And then just things are happening right now. Things. Do beards actually get tangled where you have to comb them, or is it a gimmick? My beard won't grow out, so I'll never know. They do not. I have never experienced that, but I comb my beard regularly. I imagine in the same way that long hair would, if you just didn't clean it for long enough, it would get matted and gross. Okay, but strap yourselves in. There's going to be a loud noise warning. Shooting guns. Let's go.
You rescued. Some scientists were among the POWs.
Now I can die happy. Kara generally gets it. It's Kara's favorite redeem.
doesn't look like it can be destroyed, Mr. President. This might be my biggest hunch of the 21st century, but hurry up and... Finally, the main course is on its way. Blast it to bits.
We're blowing up the space station we're in. This doesn't seem sensible.
Richard!
What do
It's
you
fine, you're the
stand
president
for,
of the
Michael?
United States.
Be certain now. As certain as the blood gushing out of your nose when I bash it in. Be certain of your death here and now.
The hell is that? It's another tank.
Now, come at me with all your body and soul. I'll hug you to death.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
Hey, why are you so damn weak? Let God pity your incompetence.
It'd be really nice if I survived more than a couple of seconds. There's health.
Nice one, Michael. But now it's time for my wild card. Stop shaking in your heels, senorita, and fight like a man.
Is that's
And
another one of the
now
spiders?
For the finale. Never, never, never!
Third phase?
I'll never lose to you, Michael!
That's a warhead that says Merry Christmas.
Mr. President, hurry and destroy it.
Why Merry Christmas? Why Merry Christmas? I don't understand. Why Merry Christmas? I don't understand.
Richard!
At that speed and angle, he'll burn up like a shooting star.
I'm going in.
Impossible! Not even you can possibly stop a shooting star!
Jody, who am I? I'm the president. I always make the impossible possible, and I'm gonna keep on doing so.
And now he's space surfing.
Michael?
Richard, it was your methods that were flawed. Our love for America won't change. Ah! Richard!
This is one eternal flame with your justice!
Richard is the vice president.
Mr. President! You've exceeded the critical point. There's no way out! Mr. President? Mr. President? Come on, Mr. President!
No problem. I'm coming home. Jody, tomorrow's gonna be another busy day at the White House.
Oh, fuck off.
My fellow Americans, good morning. As Americans, we love freedom. But true freedom isn't a given like the air we breathe or the water we drink. About 240 years ago, our forefathers fought greatly, giving their blood, sweat, and tears. And in the end, they won our freedom. And we must never forget this.
07's in chat.
If anything appears that threatens our belief in this freedom, we will oppose it. We will crush it. In fighting to gain
Really?
our freedom, we need no reason.
Sanguine.
We require no just cause or flowery words. In order to protect our neighbors who love freedom and this faith in freedom, we continue to believe in our own justice. We won't abandon any battles. And the reason is because we are all citizens of the United States of America. And as long as you all will allow it, I will be a vanguard leading this fight. And the reason is because I'm the president of this great United States of America.
Oh, the save symbol changed colors, and then we go to the credits, I assume. So silly. Credits, or just straight back to the main menu? This is the opening. The menu changed. The menu's different now.
Welcome.
Oh, then you just go back in. Okay. No credits. Is that not really weird?
Welcome.
No credits, though. Why? And then we've lost sound again. There it is.
Welcome.
Every once in a while, when you go into that menu, you just lose audio. I don't understand. Okay. What the hell do I say about that? All right, I have to go. I got to go. Thanks for the fun stream and have a good night, Dave. There's credits on the menu, but no auto credits. Weird.
Welcome.
I like to do this at the end of games. You did it, Mr. President. Thank you for saving America. It was 2001 or so. I have absolutely no interest about 100%ing this game. I could go to each one of the missions. I could find every secret item. But I'm not going to do that. Good night, Stephanima. Sorry, I can't remember if I said. Fiddy, welcome in. Thank you for your service. Oh my god, my eyes are watery. That was mental, right? That was absolutely ludicrously just insane. I just needed the cutscenes, 100%. The cutscene, yeah, like I was happy to just... I will say, the space surfing bit is in the video game trailer. That sucks. Like, a video from the end of the game is in the trailer for the game. How did you like the very last cutscene? Oh, the really weird swamp-looking creature type person? It was a different time in 2001, wasn't it? Imagine how far we've come in terms of, like, rendering a human being since that cutscene from that. Like, can we go back to that man? That was a very interesting face, wasn't it? It looked like he had been like molded out of uncooked clay. What do I say? What do I say? I feel like I need to give some notes. There is place for this. If you were a fan of From Software games, it got quite complicated at the end, but this was also 2001. This was prior to the ideas of just grinding away at something until you just over-leveled it. I ground for an hour today. Yesterday, I hit a boss that I could not physically do enough damage to kill. I ground for an hour, unlocked a sniper rifle that did 16k damage per hit, and then just basically one-shot the rest of the game. It's good. It's really freaking stupid. It's a bad, you know those games, right? You know those games or films or whatever that are so bad that they're just like, would I play it again? No. Should you play it? Yes. Yeah, like Velocipasta. Is that a priest that's a Velociraptor? Okay, well,
Welcome.
you do that, and then we'll just go to a black screen. Yeah, 1 second. I'm now expunging this game from my life. We'll do this. We'll snooze the ad a couple of times. 1 second, chat. I'm just pressing some buttons. It's a really bad movie. Priest by chance gets cursed to turn into a Velociraptor. Like, by what is he cursed to become a Velociraptor? Move. Yes. I will hear Mr. President in my sleep. Mr. President, you are the president of these United States. Okay, chat, I can confirm the game is completely uninstalled. And it's removed from my to-do list. In the meantime, okay, so the name of the game for the next 6 minutes I'm not even gonna change. I'm not gonna change it over. This is it. We're not changing. Why is the sausage rolling? Okay, you attach balloons to the sausage, right? And it levitates. And then you hit W, and then you put a little bumblebee on it to make it go in a different direction. We're going into orbit, apparently. This is bad. I put too many on it. Okay, let's try that again. I. I got nothing. What if you put the bun on the hot dog? Huh! Put the what in the where? When a mummy robot and a daddy robot loves each other very much, they make a wish. And then the hot dog falls skillfully into the bun. I'm sorry, that is in the bun. How accurate do they want me to... Good news, chat. Good news. Can you believe it? I've put the sausage in the bun. Put the plate onto the table. Oh, there's more than one? There's... How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have put the entire plate onto the table, or alternatively, hot, hot, hot. Split the sausages, pan fry the sausages, find the secret ingredient, all ingredients go in the soup. Not right now. It's too late for that shit. This was a gift from Captain Orca for my birthday. There is this game, and then there is another one about carrying a sausage through a museum. This is gonna go so poorly, I can feel it. Contact! We have contact! Lift that side! Lit no! So sad. Okay, sorry, we'll go both. That'll come to a stream at a later time. I'm going to do an entire stream of that game eventually, just not today. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you for joining me for whatever the hell that previous game was. Not the sausage game, the one before that. Because that shit was crazy. That shit was batshit just ludicrous. Famous rapper Ludacris. Did you know him? Did you know him? Possibly, maybe, don't know. I have no words. I have literally no words. A couple of things, though. We need to talk about some plans. Moving forward. This game is done. I uninstalled it. It's literally gone. I can't play it again. It's gone. It's. I would have to reinstall it, and I'm never doing that. Friday. Monster Hunter Fridays returns on Friday. I still need a better name, so we're still rolling with Monster Hunter Fridays. Fine. Saturday. Unless I go live early, Nats, you don't have to join me for Monster Hunter Fridays if you're busy. It was an open invitation. But Saturday, I have a collaboration with the Matthew in chat right now. Nats, we're going to be playing a horror-esque game called The Headliners. And I would like you to come and join me. We will be doing stuff and things. Saturday is going to be morbid. I can't shout you out again. I did try. The Headliners is a cross between Phasmophobia and the popular film franchise Cloverfield, where you are doing Phasmophobia-type quests in a Cloverfield giant monster-ridden city. Try the other shout out. Oh, but that doesn't. That's not the same. That's not the same though, Drew. That's. Yeah, but that one's not the same. You can't click a magic button for that. But yeah, we're gonna play. I'm gonna be playing the Headliners with Nats on Saturday. So Monster Hunter Friday, Nats Saturday. We will be playing Horizon Forbidden West on Sunday, but we will have to take a pause towards the end to have our first inaugural meeting of
Wow.
It's the end of the quarter. We've all read the book. It was really good, honestly. It was I'm proud of my thing today. I finished reading a book. It was the first book that I've read literally in about 7 years, front to back. Are you kidding? I actually have Nettle and Bone, the book. Nats, I did invite you to join the book club, and you said no. You're still welcome to join, but still, I'm in the middle of Mistborn too. Oh yeah, I'll need to schedule a meeting in my calendar so I can join. I did 10 p.m. UTC curse, so you'll be able to get in there. No, I know I'm a slow reader. I think as like 300 pages in 3 months. Could you do that? Are you that slow of a reader? Okay, Tar. Yeah, 10 p.m. UTC. So we'll do it. We'll do it that late. It's. I'm just gonna do it smack dab in the middle of my stream. We're just gonna take some time off Horizon. I'm probably gonna leave it in the middle of the VOD as well because I'm lazy. But we'll just take a pause from whatever I'm doing, and if I don't have enough time to get back to Horizon, that's fine too. One night a week, I take time and read. I got the perfect book for me when I turned 19 or so. Read it by lunch, and sometimes I don't if I want a game. Oh my goodness, Nats. Imagine the collaboration of the century. We open a joint book club. It's just my side in my community. All the people that are reading books, and then in your community, it's just a bunch of people that meet on a weekly basis to kiss each other. It's all smooching over on Nat's channel. It's filthy. It's filthy. Nat's letting everyone down. No, but like honestly, speed reading isn't for everybody. Like the fact that I read it took me about 2.5 weeks to read this 300-page book once I'd gotten started, and that was like on lunch breaks and like putting aside time. The difficulty, right? I talked about this at the beginning of stream, and the like previous 303 months of speed reading. No. 1 book per quarter, so there are 4 mandatory books in the book club. There are 2 stretch goals for each quarter, so in theory you could read 3 books in 3 months. Basically, I'll talk about it on Sunday. Either way, yeah, first meeting on Sunday. I'm muddying the waters here. Monster Hunter Fridays, Headliners Saturday, Horizon Forbidden West and Book Club Sunday, and then we're back to Bleach on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then that's it. And then that's the schedule until I start finishing other things. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Closing statements. I'm really glad you exist, chat. Thank you for joining me for that previous game with the mechs and the president. It was a good time. All joking aside, I did get a little bit frustrated with it yesterday's stream when the difficulty, like the ability to just for me to do one attempt missions just went whoop, and I just kept getting blown up. But we did it. It's good. It's gone. It's out of my life. We can move on. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I want you to know that I'm really proud of you for existing. Life is freaking hard. Don't look in the newspapers. It is a freaking clusterfuck out there. And the fact that you are still here, not literally in my chat, present on this world, existing, living, doing, I won't say your best, being okay, because okay and doing your best is subjective. I will say you're just alive, and that's really important to me. I'm really proud of you for just being alive. Okay? A couple of reminders. You do not have to watch my content. You do not have to be in my chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on existing. And then if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. Thank you for sticking with it. The end was so good. It was. Even I will fully admit, I was expecting it to do something crazy. It met my expectations. In 2024, we said fuck cancer at the end of every one of my streams. So in 2025, we're doing something different. I invite everybody in the chat right now to type the word fuck. It is your choice whether or not you add something to the end of that. So I'll give you a little bit of context, right? Fuck works in two ways. You can go, fucking hell, I love Metal Wolf Chaos XD. Fucking hell, I'm looking forward to collaborating with Nats on Saturday. Fucking hell, Nats, I finished all of my Birthday Werther's Originals chocolates. Fuck my blubber layer. And then we get round to the negatives. Fuck yeah, Mr. President. Fuck Parkinson's. Fuck anxiety. Fuck the Trump administration. Oh, by the way. Yeah. We got the other Minecraft Doritos. Oh, the barbecue ones suck. I actively, like, I wanted to fuck the vinegar ones. Yeah, the barbecue ones... They taste like barbecue sauce with vinegar in it, and I wasn't here for it. What the fuck is wrong with you? I really dislike those two flavors. Do not make me have a full-blown argument with you about the vinegar-flavored Doritos whilst live. My god, you have no sense of taste. I still am under the impression you've burnt off your sense of taste from eating the vinegar-flavored Doritos. Is this what Saturday's going to be like? Is it just you and me going to be fighting giant monsters? And then I'm just going to go, hey, Nats, I'm leaving you behind because you like vinegar Doritos. It's just me giggling as I run away. Did my giggle come through the mic then? Anyway, what can I say? Yes, it did. Oh, God. Oop, beat me to it. Okay, I look forward to watching that back. Sounds about right. Chim left me in the back rooms. I came straight back for you. Chill out. Chill out. Okay. That's it. Okay? We're done. Thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. I'm going to find somebody to raid. Oh, my ribs hurt. Chim left me in the oven. Peepo sad. Yeah, get back in there. Honestly, I would stop doing it I would stop pressing that button forever if they stopped going, no, wait, please. Because every time I press that button, there's a long pause. They type a few sentences and then they're booted because there's a little bit of a delay. I live for, no, stop. And then they're gone. Ugh. Okay, who am I raiding today? It's so freaking funny. I'm gonna go raid my buddy Night Sprite. What are they playing right now? They're playing weeb shit. Okay, I don't know what that is. Legend of Her. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Literally no idea. I have no idea what that is. Is that relevant? It's probably a RPG that's halfway through. Let me just check if anybody else is playing this. I can't imagine anybody else is playing this. No, it's just me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a treat. I've not raided them in a little... I'm raiding Our Chicken Life. If you are, I get it's a webcam Twitch stream with chickens in it. I'm gonna raid them. Our Chicken Life. I don't raid them all the time. You do not need to put in a raid message. You do not need to put in an emote. There will be nobody in chat to respond to it anyway. It's literally webcams of chickens. I've seen enough sausages getting put into buns. Ayo. I mean, if you're into that. I will see you on Friday for Monster Hunter Fridays. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Please drink plenty of water. Please eat plenty of snacks. Hug your loved ones. Sniff your beloved family animals. I'll see you around. Good night.